East Westphalians are famous for being down to earth, but they feel it's about time they also benefited from the economic recovery. To put it bluntly, they want a pay raise.
When companies start making more money, their workers should profit too.
In the past few years, we've only had cuts. We've been earning less and less in real terms.
In the past 20 years, Germany has missed out on pay rises. Things are much better in other countries, even Austria. Something needs to change.
But here at Kanegießer, the employees are more relaxed about the situation. The company makes machines for large laundries. It managed to survive the crisis without making anyone redundant. Its workers joke that at least they earn enough to buy coffee. But soon they'll be earning more. The Works Council has negotiated a pay raise, though it won't happen until April. Wages at major firms like Audi and Bosch went up in February, but the staff here don't feel they're missing out.
If I remember correctly, those companies had people on reduced hours, earning less. We didn't have that. We were lucky. We just heard about it, but we continued working as normal. You have to see it like that.
Friedhard Fichtner and his fellow union members are satisfied with the existing agreement too. They don't want additional increases at this stage. The 2.7% deal means an additional €80 per month on average.
In the Works Council, you get asked about things like wage increases, but it's not just about shouting as loud as possible. No way. Job security is the priority, good working conditions, cooperation with each other, and having a reasonable boss. And we've got all that.
The boss is Martin Kanegießer, who's also the president of the Employers Association of German metalworking firms. Kanegießer is against any further pay raise at this time. 2.7% was the agreed increase, and he thinks it should stay that way.
Some companies lost up to 50% of their capital, so they can't afford it. We're coming out of a slump and things might be improving faster than expected, but that's all people see. No one thinks about the general business environment and how companies were doing before. So we're simply saying, let's not get carried away.
Not every company is experiencing the sort of boom the auto industry has been enjoying. In Kanegießer's firm, orders are picking up slowly. In fact, he agreed to the wage increase months ago when the situation was even worse.
Our wages are very high. When productivity dropped to a minimum, it never really crossed anybody's mind to say we'll have to lower wages to a minimum too. Nobody did that. We want to keep people motivated.
It will be another 5 months before Fichtner and his colleagues get their pay raise. But they know they're lucky. Many other companies have yet to benefit from the economic upswing. As well as higher wages, the regional unions want to see companies hiring more permanent employees instead of taking on temporary staff. There are more and more temporary workers on the books, and companies are using more of them now than before the crisis.
That really upsets me. There are lots of workers who lost their jobs during the crisis, only to be taken on again later by the same company as temporary workers. People who were previously earning €15 an hour in the kitchen furniture industry are now working on conveyor belts for €7.50.
So, not all workers in the region can look forward to having more money in their pockets. For many of them, the economic recovery seems a long way off.